December 1st. I'm currently dog sitting and have been since Wednesday for my friend Jason Elenoff, who provides me with a lot of sample material via his expensive ass viola. So can't turn him down, though his dog is like a nuclear reactor who doesn't do well with other dogs or new faces, people he doesn't know, so he's a wild card. But we love each other. So you feel that? This batch of music is kind of special to me because it also served as the score for the last episode of the Stop Clock radio show. Home for my original music for the past 6 years out of Austin, Texas. Goofy little radio station. Has a lot of dumb stuff like shows about local allergies that still find a way to be like pretty left leaning. There's what the hell? Yeah, you know, lots of like reminding you to get vaccinated for systemic racism, stuff like that, you know. But anyhow, we did, of course, we did a Philip K. Dick story for our last story. One of his most drug-addled ones, like the last short story he wrote. And for the last episode, I really wanted to pay tribute to the Drumlogue, although we were several years into the show before I got that. Pre-ordered it, paid the $600 like a dad bird fool. But it really has served me well. The kick and the snare are cool, but they're not my favorite part. About the Drumlogue to me is all about its hand drum capabilities. So you've got a low and a high tom that are analog, which are both pretty neat, but then you can sacrifice your clap and your clav slots for, you know, go to this like miscellaneous folder, and there's Latin percussion and topless. There's, you know, there's a whole host of sampled sounds to accentuate your analog toms. And then you've also got 2 sample slots, which you can use for the hand drums as well. So it's all pretty cool. And then it has a audio in, like a line in feature where you can run it through either the main thing or the, you know, the compression or EQ section. But where it really gets interesting is running it through the wet stuff, the reverbs and delays. So one of my favorite tricks for the radio show was running the Volca Keys, the little 3-voice analog synth in a box there, run it into the audio in, and it just plays the wet. It doesn't give dry signal of your instrument. So it just, you know, it can turn it easily into a choir. If you use the 3 voices, or if you use unison or something, you can be strings, horns, whatever, because it's all happening within the context of the reverb, and it's got some of those really over-the-top verbs, like riser, submarine, stuff like that. So yeah, you can do some wild stuff. Got a guitar going here. This flanger, every time I let go of the strings, this flanger just like wakes up and wants to talk. didn't really like flanger for a long time. I had the Boss, the purple Barney, the dinosaur purple Boss flanger, but I was too young. I think I was still in junior high or early high school, and when you're a kid, you get a pedal and you just turn it all the way up or whatever. You just don't know how to set pedals, so it just sounds like an airplane coming in like 2 feet above your head. But once I started playing synths, I got into effects that I previously had no time for, like chorus and flanger, phaser. I liked phaser, like the 2-stage DOD, or just the very basic analog phaser, just dimed, the one knob style one where you turn it all the way up and you get a really cool spinning, like hyper fast rotary sound. Pretty sick. I liked that on guitar. If anybody else went wild with the Black Friday plugins, I got some more of the native universal audio stuff. Native in their world means you don't have to have their device. I don't have their device, but I got a bundle of essentials like 6 months ago, and now I'm on their email list, and they're always teasing me with their fucking amazing stuff. So I got a lot of shit, but I got the Vox Ruby amp. I haven't really I'm still using the Fender one, the Dream 65. I found the Ruby a little bit more temperamental. And then also I'm using a free Mellotron plugin thing, like the MTron, using the reverse mode. But what makes it sound interesting in this setup is I've got the UA Rotary Vibe speaker. It's the one from their B3 organ plugin, but they took out just the spinning Leslie cabinet thing, and it's fun. I would have run the guitar through it, but I already ran that Mellotron thing, the Mtron through it. But it's you'll hear it here and there whenever the drums kind of drop out, but it's wild sounding. Story picked out for today about the Atlantic slave trade, but I don't know if anyone here listens to Dan Carlin stuff, but I re-listened to his human resources thing, and just the idea that it took you months of horrible trafficking to get through the continent and to the shore, and that once you were on the boat, it didn't just set sail across the world, that it sat there until it was full of cargo. So the average time you sat chained into a space of a coffin, surrounded, just sweating in the hull of a cargo ship off the coast of Africa, waiting for the ship to fill up, and you can just imagine there's no surveillance, there's no nothing. It just became this disgusting place, and you know, it took ages, decades for there to be rules about the shipping of cargo, and it's fascinating and horrible. Like a little bit dark when people are still making turkey sandwiches and arguing over who ate the last of the pecan pie or whatever. It's a little dark, so keep it light today. Microfreak is such a freak show. If you go into the presets and record your own sequences and kind of over record whatever the preset sample sequence is, it's like this thing cannot wait to show you how weird it can make a sequence sound. You just touch a knob and it just like, oh, let me show you a world of drug-fueled robotic nightmares and ecstasy you can't imagine. Administration has chosen some of its cabinet picks and what have you. I don't know if you guys saw that Randy Newman is going to be, or is nominated for new head of director for the FBI after beating out foreign competitor, synth guru, party guy, Gary Newman. It's some new law where it has to be two celebrities with a matching last name have to duke it out in some quick 48-hour election held in some speakeasy. I don't know, it's weird, but congrats to Randy Newman. I hate to say this, buddy, but I kind of thought you died a year or so ago. But anyway, congratulations to you and yours. Secretary of Education. This is a weird one. It went to the estate of Dom DeLuise, and I'm like, show me one other celebrity, anyone in any corner of show business with the last name DeLuise. Show me one other. Dom fucking DeLuise. The estate of Dom DeLuise. You can't tell me that's not big business doing back-end deals. Zero disrespect to Don DeLuise and his legacy. Got Fender Mustang hardtail running into Mooer's attempt to clone the EHX Electric Lady E Lady. 65.0 drive-by Nux, another cloney. And Jason Elenov's MXR Carbon Copy. I love y'all.